Alright, we're going to try this again here. We're going to try this with Lichking versus Duke Thompson set. I did confirm I have all the games they sent already loaded. Pull up Civ Draft. Oops. Actually, we have Banana Cove home map. Ara. Interesting. Right, Civ Draft is up here as well. Nomad here to Ara. And look at that, we're on a good roll for this set. So, start this over with the introductions here. Duke Thompson will be playing with the Lithuanians, Italians, Aztecs. Lichking will be playing with Mayans, Berbers, Huns, or Bohemians. And of course, Bari, really don't touch this thing at all, and this is what I have to deal with. Yay! Audio problems. Hopefully that is better, Jabari. You'll have to let me know. Nonetheless, here is the set we will have for you guys now. You just ping the players because in case they are available at this odd hour of the day. Nonetheless, guys, game one on Arabia. We're gonna dive in here. Just a second. Alright, game number one here. We'll have Duke in the yellow and put Lich King gray. Actually check that. Make sure that is accurate. But nonetheless, game one, Arabia. Lich King will be here in gray for this game. With the Berber civilization, fine choice on Arabia. Seen it picked many times. And then on the opposite side, we will have Duke Thompson available here with the Lithuanians. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Don't know how I'd feel about it if I'm in the Lithuanians position. Berbers with their cheap camels will be quite good. We'll find out here, but both players already be getting way for themselves. Boar going to be coming in here before long on this side. Not sure why Duke brought this boar in. Maybe he just wants to get that food in nice and early. Lithuanians, though, could have interesting builds to start with. No instant rush on this side, however, even pushing a deer. So the Duke has a ton under his town center. And Lich King here just now going out for his first boar. Sending two out to wood right away here. And both players just trying scouting in what is going on their map. Let's take a quick look at that here. Lich King, you can see he's golds and stones are forward, which is a little bit unfortunate for him. Really safe wood lines. About it. Berries are rather safe. He has yet to find his sheep, which is a bit awkward. They are all in one spot. Maybe a little bit of a rough thing. He should be able to find it, though. Should be able to deduce where those are. And then on the opposite side here, scouting far less thus far, but that's because Duke has pushed in here. He has yet to find his sheep as well, but obviously probably will be able to locate those. House walls gonna come up over here, so maybe you can already anticipate walling this up. We do have golds. Pretty safe. Stone could be pretty safe. This stone very far forward. Golds are a little rough. Neutral gold, but it is kind of close, I suppose. But all things considered, a little awkward. Gotta have Duke bringing down a barracks here. So maybe he is going to attempt to rush. Have to see. Barracks coming up, though, this early. In my book, means that use it. Find out what happens here. This Deer Lore, interesting, but still get it in. House is in a nice spot here. Probably going to try to wall up. That is walled up as well. Keep an eye on the monkeys. Here come the militia out of barracks. Economies looking fairly similar for both here. Duke able to do this and still have food in the bank right now. Lithuanians with that extra food is quite nice. Second lumber camp already here for Lichkingich. So his first one all the way over here. Second one a little bit closer. But I think he's going to be trying to click up. He has Loom queued up next. 2 militia drush on its way in with the monkey. I think that's actually the way to go if you're going to drush. Take the monkey with the militia. Go damage. Does not know where his opponent is right now, though. So that is a little bit awkward. He should be able to see sources if he keeps headed in this general direction. And I think he will find it. He is looking around quite intensively. And does see the stone and gold. So he should know. But a barracks and house can be coming down here. This is still open. See if this drush with the monkey can get much done. Monkey is around here to defend for Lichkingich as he is still trying to push the deer, which did go back. Loom is in, at least for Lichkingich, so he will be in a spot. Feudal Age is going to be just ever so slightly behind here for the Duke. This Vil should be able to run to the wood line, I imagine, and he might even take this fight. Monkey will come in. Yeah, I think this is a fine fight for him. May have to run with the Vil, but kills a militia, takes a little bit, about half HP off of that one. So things are looking right. Behind this, however, be a big wall up across the front for Duke. Building. Like, deer was killed out here awkwardly. But that militias didn't really do much here. Didn't really do much at all. We lost where the second one actually went down. But, less it did, in fact, go down. Eco upgrades both coming in for Lichkingich very early, which is nice. A Lithuanian archery range to start. If I could talk, my goodness. Is an interesting move. We'll see how that works out. And we are not expecting an archery range behind this. Spears out. Probably expecting these scouts. But archers will be the move. And the wall up. I assume this looks walled. Yeah, I think so. Wall up is going to be done here, it looks like, before too long. Scouts are going to have to find some damage quickly. But scouts will be known that they are headed this way. Monkey does go down, and Lichkingich is going to drop farms and houses here. Things should be pretty good for him. See if they can get in. Surprised he's not. He is. He is going to be concerned about this and quick wallet after he saw his monkey go down. Duke never found these. Probably won't find them for a while. Might not find them at all. His opponent could locate those before he does. All in all, ILTC time is very minimal. And these sheep will be found by the Lich King, and he will send them home. Doubt those will be saved. You have quite the interesting start here for both. Drush into archers. Only a few archers and one spear. Don't have a blacksmith up yet. Here it comes for Lich King, so probably just for his second building, to be honest. Better eco upgrades for Lich King. Behind this, archers are massing. The scouts are here. One spear as well. Blacksmith is out, but no fletching just yet. No farm upgrade. 11 farms, no upgrade. Rough. The spear will come out and try to deal with the monkey. Gonna take an okay exchange. Nothing really want to take though. Archers are gonna pop out here to save the spear and force the scouts away. Both players be able to wall up rather effectively. Walls aren't coming up over here, but imagine they will. Archery range added behind this, with fletching coming in for both players now. So I would expect a skirmisher defense here from our Berber player, and ultimately fairly even on economies. KD is only reflected through 2 militia going down and through the but looks like we will see a villager go down here as the Lich King unable to get the walls up, which is a bit rough here. Force this down? No. Not great. Only one skirm, another villager down, spearman down. Skirm is here, but it is only one, and it is being microed against here. Duke takes the lead here. Even find another Vil kill. Hill helping out a lot here. Lich King having trouble keeping his villagers where they need to be. That split wasn't really necessary. I don't know what that was all about. But scouts will probably come back and try to clean this up. Another villager goes down here. Skirms with the scouts coming in will clean this up, but Duke is about to click up to the next stage. He's gotten great value with this already, and I would expect him very happy with his current position. Behind this, he will be up faster. So there's 20 farms over here, compared to 17, but all in all, Castle Age on its way. Lich King grabbing wheelbarrow. We do have a gold mining upgrade coming in here for the Duke as well. Yeah, switch double stable. Does not have any upgrades yet. We'll be collecting those before too long. Spears will head, or spears. The scouts will head out. Another Vil out here. I don't know why these Vils keep wandering out here for Lich King, but I guess I already paid the price a little bit there. Got a hole in his base up here. Or why it's there, to be honest. Skirm play, but soon Castle Age Knights will be out on the map. Bloodlines and plus defense here. Now it's just a waiting game for the Castle Age here. Market going to be coming up. I imagine we're going to see him sell some wood or stone maybe, and click up himself. Take too much to get that what he needs. Fall up safely behind here. Knights will be coming out, and see himself. He sold some food and some more food, and there he clicked up. 2.5 minutes he has to hold from this. There's a hole on his wood line in front. Will be a 3 TC play with a monastery behind here. So looking take map control with units here nice and early. Knowing he was ahead there a little bit, also helping out with that fact. Castle Age +1 defense and mining builds, and the players are going after this one really are quite similar. Gold is going to be an issue long term for both players, though. Town center on would have been nice, but it did not happen. One knight can probably clean it up. Knights are headed in here. That has been walled up, though. A few of the chasing behind. Have to see what happens here. Bloodlines coming in. Well, his economy is going to fall behind here, and this palisade is probably going to go down. Gonna be really close. Looks like he sent the vills just in time. We'll be able to save that for now. Two wolves down, like I said. Double stable. I think obviously doesn't know his opponent is booming right now. Does see a decent number of knights here. Fight Cav. Lich King worried about the fact that we might be monks out here, I suppose. Don't like that upgrade right now, but camel numbers will start to come out here, which will be good. Second TC, so it's not going to be a all-in stable play. One knight over here dealing with light cav. A monk over here even going to go after a conversion. Does get it, but the monk will pay with his life. For the light cav, not sure it's really worth that, but nonetheless, plenty of military on the field here for Lich King. But again, a lot of it is skirms. Does have some champions coming out. I really enjoy this town center position. Needs to spend some more vills, but if he can get that town center down, he will secure some gold and the front of this base a little bit. There's a knight here, so we'll have to pay attention to that. Actually, looks like I'm going to try to dive into the economy a little bit. Block from skirmishers there, which is nice. But for now, Monk will come to the farther of the relics that is mapped there for him. Actually, he has one already, so +1 attack here already, and we are about to see +2 as the upgrade will be coming in. Lithuanians with those upgrades will be very, very good, but against camels, gonna be. We have a second relic coming back about to be secured, a third relic coming back about to be secured. So realistically, 3 relics, not full upgrades here, but if we were to get one more relic even, that full +4, which would be very nice. Not to mention the gold. Really like the Lithuanians. Like a lot of the bonuses, they seem to flow and jive together quite nicely. All things considered as well, the Duke was a lot more idle time behind this, so he has been in a little bit of a worse. Could have been ahead, and actually is in fact going to be behind on the village count. Like, oh no, looks like he's actually fine. What am I seeing? I'm mixing up players now. He does have more idle TC time, but his TCs were up a good faster, so. +2 defense coming in for Lich King, husbandry coming in. I mean, these camels are going to trade off quite nicely here, but there is a lot of extra attack on these now. It is, well, N +4 attack here, and even with being camels, it's not pretty. One monk went down here, one monk barely escaping with his life. Vills, again, what's going on for Lich King? Villagers keep headed out across the map. Don't know what this is. If he has like a waypoint set somewhere, really awful. I'm gonna lose. Andrew, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for stopping in and for all the months of support, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Another fight here. Night numbers at 10 at the start of this fight have lost only one, two of them, and that was a lot of camels that went down. Monastery gonna come in behind this. On stone here for Lich King with 4, just I think picked that. Ultimately, Lich King is in trouble here. His economy keeps getting raided. He's not keeping his TVs running now. And these villas are all going to go down here. Sorry about that, guys. The noise there. Don't know what that was. Something connected and disconnected or reconnected with my PC. Awkward. It's actually my keyboard. I just made you check your PC. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was my keyboard. A lot has been going on with this for the last few months, really, and I've been probably stressing it out much. So I'm gonna have to be careful. What is this boom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 town centers from Duke right now. I don't even know if it's a boom really, or if it's just 100 vills on housed. Building a bunch of them down here. Maybe this is just map security. He knows he's ahead after killing all those vills. Don't know. We'll find out what happens here. But with this town center play, difficult to kill any vills here for Lich King, who's falling behind in the villager numbers right now. Falling behind in it, and the military number is ahead, but again, there are there's 9 skirmishers here that are just with fletching. They're not going to do anything against this. We're mistakenly clicked here as well. Lich King, maybe to reassess the vills, is going to do so. One vill was headed forward here. One vill at this point. The monk may find the last try. Oh, there's a relic coming in. Full upgrades will be available for Duke, and Imperial Age click for him. Ammo numbers up to 15, but the Lich King can't make something happen here soon. Going to be a very devastating position back from, or attempt to come back from. Every one of these TCs is built to. This is 600 stone. Obviously, he's going to have some crazy idle time here. We are surveying the battlefield here as the Lich King goes in. Not fighting. Oh, this is going to be rough. Has to get off the hill. The Lycav will die. Coming back to the monks. Honestly, I think you still take that fight if you're not going to imp. But right now, Imperial Age and waiting for those upgrades, the more important thing. Oh, that's a super ballsy castle with military there. I think he has to go for the fight now. All the knights are not fighting, they're all clustered together here, but the town center, along with this, and then some conversions coming in, it's actually a good fight for Lich King, I believe. All that additional attack, just massive though. Actually going to push this back here. He does have 10 plus 5 cav, or knights. Cavalier is on his way, as is plate guarding armor. That castle will go up, and Lich King, I call the Duke, takes game number 1 here, and it looked pretty good for him. Ultimately, Lithuanians, man, 5 relics, 4 relics. He had the 5th one coming in at some point. Maybe I lost track of it, but there it is. With the relic. Would have had all of them. Doesn't happen too often. 10 plus 5 Cavalier. Just shredding through Berber Knights. Those TCs ended up for protection, I guess. 6 TCs, obviously, wasn't really producing vills out of all of them. GG's and eco behind this looking good. King will here. Let's go ahead and head over maps. Alright, so we did have Lithuanians with the victory, Berbers with the loss. Home map selection for Lich King has been Bara, so we will dive into that game here. Bara, a fun map we haven't seen a ton of. I believe it's the first time it's been picked in this round here as well. Always going to make it even more interesting. Haven't seen it yet in this bracket. Here. A second. As soon as I find it, here we go. Game number 2, guys. We have Lich King home map here. He needs to pull out a win to force a game 3 and stay alive in the bracket. We'll be having the Huns on Benbar, an interesting civilization choice. Not one I feel like I've seen here before, but we'll have to wait and see how this goes for him. And Duke on the other side will be having the Byzantines. I think the Byzantines are a great selection here. Obviously, they're going to have the fastest firing fire ships available to you, and a cheaper Imperial Age, which is always nice. And trash on this map, not necessarily a bad option. There is a lot of gold on this map, but in reality, it's not as if you're not gonna go through all of this with players on the map. Main golds are only 4 tiles here as well, and you only have 2 of them instead of 3 and a larger tile. So, is that wacky banana map in the pool? Yes, Andrew. We would never remove Jabari's lovely. I'm actually curious to see what high level players are gonna go with on that one, to be honest. If it even gets played. I think we have not seen it frequently. May have seen it once. I think it's been selected a few times, but we never got around to actually play that. So we'll see what happens. I kind of doubt that you. I feel like we already have a crazy map pool, and the higher elo players are gonna go for a more open map. I think like Banana Grounds or Battlegrounds, whichever you know it as. Then Bara is generally a open map. It's kind of closed, yes, but is it really? It's kind of limited on the space. You know, the whole map is cut off. As you can see, the saw or hawk here just flying around. We'll see what happens, though. I'm really curious. I like what we've seen thus far. Players have selected a lot of different maps in the first round here. Obviously, the round of 64, not even featuring top certain number of players because we have a full round of 64. So basically, players that are participating in the lower brackets are all going to be a little bit lower on the bracket as compared to players who were automatically placed in the round of 32. We have 52 participants for this bracket. Everyone was welcome to participate. We would have had 500 people. We would have done it. I don't think I would have casted all of it at that point. But we would have done it. We would have had the bracket. Would have made that so. But 52, large enough, and honestly, it's been fun so far this first round. We have had a few sets that tell the elo difference, but we did have. I mean, we had one set in particular where Tech Chariot took a win off of a player that was like 400 or 500 equal higher than him. So bravo to Tech Chariot. Shoutouts to him. You guys want to see that? It is available in the VODs and it is on. As far as this matchup here, though, I don't know if I really favor over Byzantines on this map, to be honest. I feel like taking advantage of this fish in the middle, which is 30k food, by the way, is a lot. And I don't think we've seen games last in post-imp very frequently, but even when we have, I think the fight has been enough to only allow a few thousand food removed. Duke is just going to farm. He's not even going to fight for water. I kind of like it. Don't really think water's all that necessary. Players have come to the center to put docks. Lichkingich is just going to send a fishing ship out here. See if this pays off for him. But I'm not convinced that the fish on this map are really worth going after at this. I think, if anything, get a forward position, attack your opponent while they're spending res on this. This can be ranged by so much. Even knights, pikes can sit and choke with these shallows and just walk right around and take out fishing ships. So we'll see. But Duke yet to click up to the next stage with the 4 farms that he has here. I think this is some sort of a fast castle build. But maybe I'm wrong. Feels like a lot of investment here. And there was another farm. So yeah, we'll see if he goes for a fast castle. Wouldn't be too surprising. Lich King checking if this is an issue. Obviously, nothing's yet. Furious, the monkey boy here, does only have 1 HP, but could take some damage on the speed. Feudal Age is about to be in here, and yes, 30k food. Right here in the bottom. 30. Oh, 29.9. It's an insane number of fish. Not gonna lie. Is the normal mech like that? Yeah, I think it is. I think it was called Canberra? Canberra? Maybe Canberra. It was used in like the Australian, yeah, Canberra. The Australian Cup or something like that, when there was like an Aussie Cup or something. Not to mention, I believe Lidacor used this in a 2v2 tournament, because I remember watching Flam do the Bohemian Monk Hussite wagon play on this map. I think it was this map. Oh, Lich King deleted his dock. Painful. Yeah, Andrew, it was a good game. I'm pretty sure it was in the tournament itself. It was an earlier round, though, because it was like Gamer Legion Team E, I think. Out and Slam. Feudal Age is in here. Will be Market Blacksmith, most likely. And Duke will click up to the next age here. He's also built a fishing ship, so he wants a piece of the pie for the perch. But I don't feel like this has really paid off, to be honest. Gotta root for your Canadian guy. Yeah. Slam is one of those guys that I enjoy watching him play. I never catch a stream. He streams so late. I'm either streaming or I'm going to bed when he streams. But do watching his flame. A galley. My oh my. Yeah, 3 a.m. for me. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think that he streams, like, obviously, like, that long. I feel like when I wake up in the morning, and by the time I even look on my computer, I think... Yeah, if he starts an early stream, I will catch it from time to time. Same with, Survivalist. Same there. Castle Age on its way for Duke here. Duke, I just feel like he's in such a better position here. I don't know why I feel that way. I think just the Castle Age, really. I like the build here behind this. All these farms has good farming economy behind it. No eco upgrades, but Fire Galley will be out. I think Fire Galley is the right move here. One galley is interesting. I guess I'm trying to snipe. These fishing ships are not working, by the way. That is obviously not great. Fletching is in here for King, but fire ships on their way. I don't think these galleys are going to make it too long for this world. And the fishing ships aren't going to get much of anything done. One fishing ship was saved here. And we already have a forward position being taken by Duke. Add a barracks house forward, interestingly enough. Galley numbers depleted. Fishing ship numbers will start to go down. Another galley here, though. Villager is repairing it, but you're not going to beat a fire, I don't think. Oh! Devastating. I feel like the devs need to address this issue. This should be hitting that. Awkward. More fire ships in the back here. Castle Age, though, for the Duke. Pretty happy with that, and it will be a forward siege workshop and a forward stable. Keep clicking houses. Gotta love that. Galleys are going to be out and about here, but ultimately these fishing ships aren't working. And all the while, Castle Age is not in yet, and we will see Knight. I'm guessing Mangonel. Yeah. Eco here could expand into general direction. See what occurs, though. Fire ships are being microed back here. Like, yeah, that one will come back as well. Repairs would have to come in on those. Like, they will. How long does he wait here? Duke is in a good position. Still over 2.5 minutes. That hasn't come yet for Castle Age. I think, yeah, ship upgrade, if you're really planning on taking water here, would just easily take this, no problem. 2 mangonels, maybe wait for the third since your opponent's not up. Town Watch is coming in now. He hit Wheelbarrow first. Double art. Oh, he was missing the building. Blacksmith. Thanks. The elo difference is pretty big here. I can give you guys the exact elo where I pulled their... Not exact as of this day, but whenever I pulled their elos to do the bracket, I can give you guys that. That fishing ship does go down here. These fires don't really stand a chance at this point, to be honest. But they will do some work here, and we're just waiting for the mangonels to come out, really, here. Kind of is what it is right now. Castle Age has finally been selected, but mangonels and night numbers growing. Winning water so far, the best thing that Lichkingich is able to do. He's going to be under a ton of pressure here in a moment, though. That will spell trouble for him. Lichkingich is actually was actually 1385 whenever this occurred, and Duke 1755. Right, pull. So. Quite the difference there. Duke gonna come with 3 mangonels, and he's going to have 5 knights. I think Duke has been in this economy and killing this economy before we can get anything statistically great out. And I think Cav Archer is what we're trying to go for here. Hit his own knights, which is awkward. Bills down. That gate goes down. Oh, and yeah, Lichkingich just taps out. Duke takes it. 2 games done here. Pretty large elo gap, obviously. Not a huge surprise, but GG, well played. Interesting build here for this one for Duke. I do like it. I do like it a lot. I think this is how players should be going about it. But congrats to him. Lichkingich, I do appreciate your interest in playing. I did message a lot of these guys when they jumped in, like, open division, just so you know. You're going to face those differences. And everyone was cool with it. They wanted to do it anyway, so shout out to them. But congrats to Duke. He will move on. We're going to update the bracket here real quick. Get that out real quick here. Duke move on to face the number 10 seed or 20 seed. Versus this operate either. Andrew, you didn't sign up, so they are braver than you. Yeah. I mean, big shout out to everyone who signed up. Like knowing that this is open division. We have 2K3 players here, so obviously difference are going to be tough. But Duke will go up against TM Dexter next. Yeah, we have like 5 2K players in this bracket. K plus, anyways. Maybe even more. I don't know exactly at the moment, but nonetheless, GG's well played. Bye to Lich King. Let's give him a nice farewell. But again, good luck to round.